True was born on August 24th of 2007. And after 2.5 weeks, True was placed in foster care with a great family in Auburn. So he was there until he was 20 months old. And miraculously, some great miracle happened, and we were able to, we were picked as a family to adopt him.
Yeah. He had to really develop his trust in us. You know, looking back, it was an awesome process. In the middle of it, it was hard sometimes. Yeah. I really thought about kids who are going from foster home to foster home. The child he was when he came to us is not the same child he was 6 months later. And you know, we didn't know that that was going to be the case.
He was born and raised in Kenya, and it was mom, dad, siblings, and a plethora of other people who my parents would take in. I never envisioned that it would just be the two of us and biological kids. This country has been great to my family, and I always said, you know, one way I could give back would be opening my home to a child or children.
I think this is social work and social justice at its finest. This is identifying what every child needs and making sure that it is available for the most needy.
People would say, well, how can you love an adopted child as much as you'd love your own biological child? And if how much I love True is not, I mean, I'm just like bursting. He's our son. It's mind-boggling.
Permanence absolutely matters, and stability matters.
Amara is about making families, all different sorts of families, and we wanted a family. Good job.
When Kira was born, she was tested positive for cocaine, alcohol, and marijuana, all three, and had to be sent to the Pediatric Interim Care Center and stayed there for 3 weeks to withdraw from the cocaine. And she was still going through some withdrawals, so we had to learn how to swaddle her. It was so hard to watch that little baby just shake. So obviously she caught our hearts right off the bat.
3, 4.
To see the progress that she's made, where she had to be taught how to actually roll over and how to sit on her own, and now you put her in, you know, a classroom and you'd never know.
Bye, little ladybugs.
In November, we get a phone call, baby boy, healthy baby boy, born.
6 weeks early.
He was born 6 weeks early, was 4 pounds. I think they're number 6 and number 7 from birth mom.
They love each other
Oh, yeah.
so much. It's awesome.
Say hi! Say hi!
I'm a state trooper. I work for the Washington State Patrol.
I work for Seattle Police, and 95% of my contacts are with homeless, crack-addicted individuals. There is a connection between my kids, their background, and these people, and it hits me almost every day that, you know, I think at some point during the day, this could have been my children.
I think if Kira would have been in different houses and she would have gone through the foster care system, I definitely think she would have been a different child. There are so many kids in the foster care system who never get permanent placement, you know, who just go on from, you know, family to family, house to house.
What people don't understand is if you get these kids into a structured, loving home, that just changes their whole world.
When you leave to make the world your own, no matter how far